When you go outside, you might have seen at least once luxury bags with about 4 out of 10 people carrying fakes. Did you know that? Counterfeit, or replicas as this industry is called, is in the shadows, making it hard to estimate its size and information. The global counterfeit market is estimated at about 2 quadrillion, compared to the domestic luxury market size of about 13 billion USD. That's a whopping 120 times bigger. You might think this is an exaggeration, but counterfeits have been an inseparable part of human history and continue to be a very long and deep underground industry. Today, we will talk about the counterfeit market, which cannot disappear as long as genuine products exist. How far do you think the technology of counterfeits has advanced to this day? To discuss this, we cannot leave out mass production. Most of the luxury and clothing brands we know are produced in China as OEMs. The demand for luxury goods continues to increase, and the production needs to be ramped up, but the labor costs in each brand's home country were too high to manage. For example, in the Dongguan area of China, Nike, Prada, Louis Vuitton, Celine, and in Zhongshan, brands like Calvin Klein and Lacoste are produced, and other famous brands also mass-produce by setting up factories overseas, thus naturally leading to the leakage of technology, making it possible to manufacture products that are virtually indistinguishable in quality. Until the early 90s Korea, Nike counterfeits were particularly common because there were OEM factories in Korea, and Nike's manufacturing technology entered the Korea country, making it possible to produce the same sneakers. That's why there were many counterfeits in circulation. The counterfeit industry grew alongside the rise of the luxury industry, and its technology also began to improve. In the past, counterfeits were made to look roughly similar in appearance, and they sold like hotcakes. But now, it's a bit different. Unlike in the past, consumers looking for counterfeits now want them to be as similar to the original as possible. In the past, it was enough for the logo and appearance to be similar to make a purchase. But now, from the fabric finish to the packaging, people want counterfeits that are identical to the original. This phenomenon shows that, excluding brand value, consumers realize that there is no significant quality difference between genuine and counterfeit products. That's what consumers now know, which is why a major YouTube channel also posted a video investigating the cost of luxury t-shirts, revealing that the cost of a genuine t-shirt worth about 550 USD is less than 6 USD, and the rest is the brand's value. This is precisely confirmed, and so consumers, instead of seeking genuine products with brand value, are starting to look for products that are most similar to the original. They began to search for sellers of such products, and places that produce products most like the original gained competitiveness. To interpret this in reverse, it means that there are factories that make good counterfeits and factories that don't. Currently, if you look at the products of famous counterfeit factories, the leather material, stitching, and even the structure are made completely identical to the original. So those who mainly consume counterfeits start to seek out famous factory products. The counterfeit sellers, realizing this, began to falsely advertise that they sell products from famous factories, leading to an information imbalance. In reality, famous factory products are not something that Dongdaemun counterfeit markets or typical counterfeit sellers can obtain, as, for example, Gucci products from the best factory A are what consumers want to buy because of their high quality. But many sellers exploit this, claiming to sell products from A factory or the highest quality products. In reality, most consumers end up receiving products from an unknown factory in Shandong province instead of Gucci from A factory. This raises a question: why don't they just sell products from A factory? The answer is, as mentioned before, obtaining products from each brand's famous factories is extremely difficult for the general public or domestic sellers. Most famous factories are part of a covert network within China, and it's nearly impossible for foreigners like us to make contact, and the secondary distributors are usually family or acquaintances of the factory, making it very difficult to obtain their products. Therefore, most sellers disguise their products as famous factory items and sell them to consumers. In short, counterfeits of counterfeits are being circulated. The solutions to this problem are twofold: either buy genuine products or find a reliable seller? We'll cover this in more detail next time. Luxury goods symbolize the owner's status and financial power, which is why consumers seek to enjoy these benefits through cheaper counterfeits. The current counterfeit market has grown to a point where it's hard to distinguish between genuine and famous factory counterfeit products. As such, the demand for high-quality fakes will only increase in the future, and people will strive for even higher quality products. This is the future trend. If you're curious about places handling grades from B to S, please check the pinned comment below. I will frequently upload videos comparing these products in the future.